some of you know, I've not been feeling so 100%. I've been very stressed out with work. I've had too much to do and accomplished way too little. So now that I was traveling, with work a few days or about a week, several people asked me, "Oh, where are you going on holiday? And what's your plans for the summer?" And so on and so forth. And I just told them, "Hey, I don't have time for a holiday. I need to work." Coming back home, I realized actually I do need a holiday. So I talked to my mother, and we decided that we should continue walking the hiking trail in Spain that we did a couple of years ago. So it's the Camino Santiago de Compostela, and we sort of went from Pamplona to somewhere in the middle. Don't really remember exactly where. So we thought, hey, we'll just continue where we ended up. So that's what I've been sort of planning on now for a few days. Just preparing for that, booking tickets, booking hotels for the day when we just arrive in Spain, and so on, which has actually been kind of fun because I miss traveling. But of course, it's also a bit stressful because you kind of need a relaxing holiday, and you're like, yeah, let's go hiking and sweating in the really excruciatingly hot Spanish sun. Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot that way. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that this will sort of get my blood flowing again and get my energy up in sort of the mental way, and not just by sort of killing yourself physically. I'm hoping that my mental state will sort of switch back into a more productive state. So I've been sort of planning on packing and all of these things, preparing and doing all of these necessary things that you do. And I decided that this year I will not bring a big backpack. I will bring a very small 20 liters hiking pack. And this is really borderline if this is gonna go well. I've been sort of planning on how to pack this to make it good, because size-wise it's perfect for a week of just hiking or city travel. I do this a lot. But when you're traveling as a hiker, at least on this trail, you need to bring a sleeping bag, for example, and so on. So this is it's a bit tight. I've laid down everything I think I will bring, and I'm gonna show it to you. So yeah, let's have a look. All right, so I also have a confession to make while I'm doing this. I actually bought a selfie stick. I know I used to mock people for having these, and I probably still will. But I realized how incredibly practical it is when you're trying to do these videos to actually be able to not hold it in your hand, but actually have a bit of distance so you can sort of look normal and sophisticated. Oh, full body. Yeah, I'm just being silly here. I'm testing my new very cool selfie stick here to just show you how amazing you can just sort of look. Yeah, I'm a bit behind with these things. I also recently started Instagram. I'm like, what is this? I don't really understand the whole, if someone follows you, do you have to follow them back? I'm not sure. Is this like a rule to this? Because if somebody knows, please tell me, because I'm just like completely lost. Because on Facebook, you kind of just automatically become their friends if they're your friends. If you accept them, they're automatically your friends. On Instagram, it doesn't really work that way. And I'm just like, okay, so if I post this, and then people like it, and they're like, now what? Yeah, don't get it. It's new to me. Yeah, sorry, don't get it. Please tell me how Instagram works, because I'm just like totally not working. Anyway, so yeah, let's go back to packing. So let's just try to see if I can show you all the stuff that I sort of prepared to bring. Checking out all the stuff. All right, let's see if we can do this. Actually, we can't. This is the table of approximately 90% of all the things that I will be bringing. So let's go through it a bit more thoroughly. All right, so first, this is my sleeping bag. It's not particularly large. It's one of these snug packs that weighs very little. And yeah, you can actually make it much smaller than this, but still it's, comparatively speaking, a very small backpack, you know, sleeping bag. Probably the world's most horrible shoes. Probably throw those away. Things toiletries basically here. So sun cream, moisturizer, toothpaste, tooth pickings, toothbrush, diverse range of wet wipes, which is the best thing when you're hiking, trust me, on this one. And then I bought this one. So this is basically a, can you see this? It's one of these stone deodorants, which probably is the biggest scam in the world. But you know, I thought I'd try it and see if it works somehow. Here it's basically the best thing on flights. Also, if you're sleeping in public rooms, which is basically what's happening on the Camino. You need earplugs, something to listen to music. This is hand laundry soap. I just put it in this box because I figured why not. I never actually seen this as soap before. Usually I just buy them as powder or pockets of powder. This is plasters and some painkillers. And if you don't know what these are for, you're probably not ready for hiking. This is my wallet and my purse for my wallet and my phone. Here it's a notebook. Very good to have with you. And I'm not certain whether or not I will bring my computer. This is the computer that the office gave me. It's way too large, way too inconvenient in basically every possible way. But my other computer sort of crashed, and this is the only one I have. So basically dependent on if I want to work or if I, you know, if I think I can manage to relax enough for 2 weeks of hiking, not to work, I will probably skip it. But I'm not so sure. So, 2 clothes. Oh yeah, this is also nice. This is a cleaning cloth. Good. Very tiny hairbrush. Don't buy these big things. I mean, honestly, and people who bring hair dryers and stuff like this. To all of you guys who bring things like washing line, hair dryers, hair curlers, hairspray, anything hair really, except maybe shampoo. But you don't really need to bring that either because you can always buy it. And yeah, seriously, this is a hike. It's supposed to be dirty, right? But that's okay. You can want to be clean. That's fine. You know, soap and stuff like this is good. I'm not against cleanliness. But please don't bring a hairdryer. Honestly, if you're watching this, don't bring it. I'm serious, because people laugh at you if you bring a hairdryer. I'm serious. Other travelers, they will laugh at you. Yeah, so don't do it. Seriously. Because they're no better. All right, back to the stuff. So, clothes-wise. 3 pairs of tank tops in 3 colors. 3 pairs of socks. A bikini, which I probably will not use at all. But why not? Some sort of bra, you know, sunbathing, yeah, whatever thing. 5 pairs of underwear. I was generous this time. And then this is basically the clothes. So this I will probably wear during the trip, which is a pair of running leggings, a sort of very simple jeans shirt, a cute little dress slash, I don't know, it has legs, but it's still kind of a dress feel to it. You can hike in it and you can also be a bit pretty, which is also kind of nice. 1 long-sleeved black kind of t-shirt thing. Very big, balloony, not so pretty, but super practical pants. These are great when you just desperately need to I mean, if you go into the churches, which is very common on the Camino, because this is a pilgrimage, you need to go into the church. Or you don't need to, but it's very nice to do it. And you cannot wear shorts, you cannot wear tank tops, you need something to cover your shoulders and your legs. So these are great to just pull on top of your pants or on top of this dress or something like this. You can just put them on. You look a bit crazy for a while, but it's perfect for just a moment of just wearing something more. And then a pair of shorts. I'm not sure if I will be bringing these or a pair of cut jeans shorts, actually, because these are a bit too large for me. But on the other hand, these are perfect also for sleeping. So I'm not sure. I like when you can sort of double use things. So I usually sleep in one of the t-shirts that I've worn. And then the tank tops. I'm not sure if this is going to work now because I will be so sweaty. And then this thing, it's a water bottle in metal, aluminium. It's not necessary. You can also use them in plastic. But these things hold the cold much, much nicer. So if you want to invest in something, I would really invest in this. I will also naturally bring plastic ones because this will not be enough. But anyway, so these are the shoes that I will be hiking in. You probably recognize them from my mountain hiking bikes. I also have a pair which are like boots. These are low, as you can see. I decided against this time because they're just uncomfortable somehow, and these are perfectly comfortable. And since we're not going so much uphill this time, I figured it's perfect, you know. They're actually made to walk in high hills as well, because they have these stabilizers, so you cannot really twist your feet. I mean, you probably could, but they're made to sort of avoid that. I'm a big reader, so we're currently reading this one, as by recommended from a friend of mine. I will continue reading it, and then I will simply drop it in one of these hostels places or albergues, because I don't know. I don't really like it that much to keep it in my bookshelf. Bank stuff, passport, I probably said bikini, and that's about it, actually. Also, I will be bringing 2 travel towels. They're currently hanging to dry because I washed them. One is for myself and one is for my mother. They're very small. They're about the size of like one of the t-shirts. I mean, seriously, they're very, very tiny. And I think that if you're traveling a lot, invest in one of these because they dry easily. And yeah, it's a really clever idea. One thing that I did not mention, which is something that you should bring, is safety pins. This is great because you just put them, the things that you've hand washed, you put them in safety pins on your backpack when you're walking. So given that it's not raining, things will actually dry really, really quickly when you do this. And this is a sort of a hiking hack, which I really, really recommend. So do it. All right. So also, I forgot to show you this. This is my very new, very fancy, actually not very fancy at all. It's a bit unstable, but still, it's one of these gorilla tripods, just to stay, you know, to be able to film a bit more stable stuff. I don't know, maybe it doesn't work, we'll see. Anyway, so that's all my stuff to bring. Maybe I edit this a bit because this might have turned crazy. Either way, see you soon.